Hey everyone, this is Hassan from e-commerce devs. We are a Shopify theme and app development agency, and today I want to talk about checkout extensibility. I'm going to go through what is checkout extensibility, what are the benefits of using it, and is it important for your Shopify store? And I'm going to give three kind of examples of checkout extensions that I've built and what they look like in the checkout. So let's get straight into it. So the first section is, what is checkout extensibility? So it's just an app-based way to customize the checkout for Shopify Plus merchants. Currently, this is not available for normal Shopify merchants. Before, Shopify Plus merchants would customize the checkout via the checkout.liquid file, which had some disadvantages. The first and obvious one being that it could cause breaking changes, which happened not so long ago. I think Shopify added a custom script to checkout.liquid and actually broke the checkout for a period of time. So the great thing about checkout extensibility is you're building it on an app. So you're building it all in a sandboxed environment. Shopify run tests as well before you're able to publish the app to your store. So it's like an additional layer of security that will prevent your checkout from breaking. Also, it gives brands the ability to make code-free changes to checkout. Before, if you wanted to make changes to the checkout, you might have to ask the developer to go into the code and change some things around. With checkout extensibility, the developer can build the feature in a way which gives you the option to make changes without needing code. So it also allows brands to build very bespoke and flexible checkout experiences. Checkout extensibility provides a number of different tools that way you can edit to the checkout, the front end, but you can also edit the back end. You can change the business logic, you can adjust discounts, you can adjust products, shipping, all via checkout extensibility. So what is checkout.liquid? As I mentioned before, it's just a file that is available to Shopify Plus merchants, which allows them to customize the checkout pages. There are 5 steps in the checkout. 3 of them, and the most important ones, are going to be depreciated for the checkout.liquid file next year in August. Them being the information step, the shipping step, and the payment step. So you have any functionality that you have built using checkout.liquid for those 3 pages needs to be moved over to checkout extensibility. It needs to be moved over to checkout extensibility. The other 2 steps, I believe, are the order status page and thank you page, and you'll still be able to use checkout.liquid to update those pages. So users who have customized these pages using checkout.liquid need to upgrade to checkout extensibility. Yes, what I just said before. So the benefits of upgrading to checkout extensibility. The first one being that it provides a faster checkout experience. So on average, this fast checkout experience improves the conversion rate by 1%. This isn't my opinion. This is Shopify's article that mentions this. So you're going to improve the conversion rate, which is always great. And then checkout extensibility. It runs in a sandboxed environment, as in you're building these features within an app. So everything has to be tested. Everything is tested by Shopify and also by your own developers, and so this provides an additional layer of security, unlike checkout.liquid, where anyone can go into the file, make a change, and then it breaks the checkout, and then orders can't be made. So the checkout extensibility is much more secure compared to the previous way of editing the checkout. You can also adjust the native server-side business logic, so you can customize discounts, orders, products, shipping, all this stuff that you couldn't do before by the checkout. Is available with checkout extensibility. You can build more flexible, code-free, and bespoke checkout experiences. It gives a lot of customizability to the merchants, so you don't have to rely on the developer as much to make changes to the checkout. So checkout extensibility is the umbrella term for all these different tools that we have available to us to adjust the checkout So the first one being checkout UI extensions, which just allows you to add custom UI, custom content to the checkout. For example, product upsells, custom banners, additional fields, stuff like that. Also, you can change the look of the checkout by the branding API, colors and that kind of thing, font size. And then you have, if you want to customize the back-end business logic, you use Shopify functions. You can adjust discounts and products and shipping costs, etc. Then you have the post-purchase page. You can maybe collect information via survey. You can offer more purchase, offer the customer more things to buy, stuff like that. And then you can track buyer behavior using the Web Pixel extension. So you can Google Analytics. You can use this. And I think most Shopify Plus merchants have Google Analytics within the checkout liquid. If not, they use the Shopify admin way of adding Google Analytics. So now I'm going to go through 3 different checkout UI extensions that I've built and kind of show you what they look like. So product upsells, which just allows customers to add products to the order within the checkout, and then have to display a custom banner in the checkout to notify the customer of certain information or certain events that are happening. For example, a sale that's going on. Then I'm also going to show you how you can add a custom field to collect additional information from the customer, which will display in the order, which you can then pass on to the delivery provider. In my example, I collect delivery instructions. So let's get straight into it. So here we have my checkout page. I'm in the theme customizer right now. I'm just going to move my face. Okay, so let's first go back to the information page. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to add an app. We're going to add an upsell section. Okay, so here we have the upsell section. Okay, and this essentially allows customers, after they've made the order in the checkout, to purchase additional products. And with my upsell section, I gave it a few features that you can adjust. So I allowed the heading to be changed. I allowed the button type to be changed. And this is a very limited kind of stuff that I've given to be customizable, but there's a lot of more things you can add to make this more customizable. So let's just change the heading first. Let's say have a look here. Okay, and then so I've changed the heading, and now I want to change the button type to primary, so it stands out more. Or maybe I want to change it to secondary, or maybe tertiary. Okay, tertiary doesn't look very good, so let's use primary. Okay, and now right now you can see that if I change the device to full screen, you can see it's located here, just above the contact us form, which isn't so great. Okay, ideally I think we should put it below the total. So let's change it to desktop again, and let's move my face again, and let's move this below the order totals like so. Okay, so now if we change it to full screen, you can see that it's located beneath the total. Okay, that's the great thing about checkout extensibility, is you can move the feature around. Okay, and now if I add this to the cart, it's out of stock, so I want add. Oh, we did add. Okay, maybe it is in stock. Okay, so you can add, and you can keep adding. You can give the option to keep adding various products to the cart. You can see that the total is changing. Okay, so this is the upsell section. Not hard to build at all. Okay, so let's stay here. Let's change this to desktop. Okay, so now let's remove this app, and let's add another checkout extension which I've built, which is the checkout banner. And if we look here, we have the checkout banner, but it has nothing inside it. So let's add a title. Let's put sale ends today. Okay. Let's do sale on all products today. And banner description, we'll put no returns or refunds. Okay. and then we want to change the status. Let's make this success. We change the color, make it yellow, red, but I think blue is more suitable here because it's not so important. And then we can also make the description collapsible. So let's make it collapsible so it's hidden. So you can click on this icon and it will show the description, and you click on the icon again, it will hide the description. Okay. So then we can also adjust the position of the banner. So I think it's suitable where it is right now. Okay, but you could adjust it if you want. Okay, so there we have 2 checkout UI extensions. Let's try another extension, which is the delivery instruction extension. Okay, so you can see it here. It's just a checkbox, and if the customer clicks on this, he can add some text here. For example, please leave with the neighbors if I'm not at home. Okay, and this information will be displayed on the order, which can be passed on to the delivery provider. And so in case the customer is not at home, they will leave with the neighbors. Okay, so those were 3 kind of UI extensions that I want to show. They're very simple. You can build something much more complex, but just to show you the power of checkout UI extensions. Yeah, it's just a really great feature, and that's all really for today's video. If you do want to discuss more about checkout UI extensions, or are you maybe interested in implementing a checkout UI extension for your store, then book in a call. I'll put a link in the description, or you can go to my website, ecommercedevs.com, and at the very bottom there's a Calendly calendar, and you can book in a convenient time. And that's all from me. Look forward to speaking with you soon. Have a good day.